Debriefing is an essential component of any high-performance team. I think in the last 30 years, I've probably been involved in 2,000 or 3,000 debriefs in the military and in my airline career. They're structured differently, so the way I would have debriefed a fighter formation definitely differs from how I would debrief a student that I was teaching to fly the aeroplane for the first time. What I'll give you today are 7 components which every debrief structure must cover, and you can tailor these for your high-performance team. Firstly, we have E. So we're going to use the acronym ERGO-WRAP. E is for every. Every task must be debriefed. You must capture every piece of execution that your team performs in a debrief. If you don't perform discrete tasks, debrief at regular and frequent intervals. Then we have R, which is review. Somewhere at the beginning of the debrief, you want to review exactly what happened. Every team member will have their own idea of what they saw and what they experienced, but as part of your job to put all that together and construct a clinical timeline of what occurred during that period of execution. When I first started flying, we had a G and an O column when we started learning how to fly fighters. Things that we did good went in the goods column, things that we didn't do so well went in the others column. So as the lead of this debrief, your job is to identify and analyze things that you did well and things that you didn't do so well, the others. What we want to do after that is move on to the response. So from your team, you want to elicit the most appropriate response for those things that didn't go so well. And they can be individual responses, or it may be changes to core process documentation for your team. A is to allocate responsibility for incorporating that response. So that needs to be who's going to respond and when are they going to do it by. So it might be the CIO, you're going to change the core process documentation and that needs to be done by the 17th, which is a Monday. Lastly, we want to end on a positive note. So the P is for positive. Even for the most self-critical of us, it's pretty hard to hear about your weaknesses for an hour. So we want to be able to walk out of that debrief with some positive aspects, things that went well, and know that we're doing this for the good of the team, and overall, we're moving towards flawless execution.